people, my name is Funmi Badiah. You're welcome to Irresistible Grace. Thank you so much. Yeah, sit. Alright, basically what to do on this channel is to motivate people in terms of faith, career, relationships, and every other inspirational gist. Yeah, I mean it's gist. Yeah, you're here. Thank you so much. For those who have subscribed to a YouTube channel, I am grateful. For those who are yet to, please, I'm begging. After all, it is free. So please just click on that subscription button. Just right there, yeah, that side. Okay, and please, that button beside it, that bell button, please click on it. That's a notification bell. So anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to get notified. Today I'll be talking about perseverance. Like, I know we know a lot about it, but let's take it further. Stay tuned. Perseverance is doing something even when it's difficult. You still keep doing it till you get the actual results. Today we are talking about aircraft. Two brothers came together and they decided we're going to do this. They failed severally trying to build a plane, but today we are all using it and we spend money for the utility. Persistence is doing something consistently, okay, till you get the results. Or you don't pay attention to what no-sayers are saying. And of course, you don't expect everybody to buy your idea. I mean, that can't, if everybody's buying your idea, then something is wrong somewhere. Some people will tell you, no, it's not possible. Some people will tell you, are you thinking right? What are you saying? Are you smart at all? Yeah, people will say that. But that's where perseverance comes in. You keep persevering no matter what. Now the question is, how do I persevere? Or how do I activate perseverance? Number one is have goals, or have a goal, whatever that suits you. Have goals. Before you can persevere, you have to have a goal. What are you pursuing? And basically, what the meaning of goal is what you want to achieve as a human being. I mean, it's not just right for you to be on earth and you don't even have a motive for living. You must have a reason for living. We are all living for Christ. Good. But what are you living for? What are you leaving behind as a legacy? So have a goal. This is who I want to be. Today we are talking about Arnold Schewezenegar. I'm sorry, I don't know if I got that pronunciation right, but Arnold, you know him. I'm going to put that picture there. Now this man, all because he wanted to be a bodybuilder, he went to the gym 5 hours every day. Now, according to him, one of the interviews, he said no minute is a waste. So some of us will say there is no enough time. So that drives him crazy. No minutes, like 1 minute must not be a waste. He said if you want to learn something or you want to read a book, if it's reading it 1 hour per day, which means that at the end of 365 days, you have spent 365 hours reading that thing, then you become a guru at anything you're doing. He wanted to be a bodybuilder, so he was gymming. People were saying a lot of stuff about him. He didn't mind. He had failed in so many competitions. He was denied of so many awards. By the end of the day, he got what he wanted. He got the award, and that paved way for him to entertainment industry. And today, we are celebrating him. I am celebrating them and I love him dearly. Persistency is key. Like I said, how do you activate your perseverance, or how do you persevere? Have a goal. Number two is have a dated goal. Make sure that that goal is dated. Don't just have a goal. I want to be a medical doctor. It's good, but why don't you say this? I want to be a medical doctor at the age of 23 years. You're being exact. You're being time conscious. When you put a date on a goal, then it's valid. Then you can work towards it. And then you can take a step further. You're taking it further. So what is your goal? What is that dated goal you have? Look at yourself and ask yourself, have I accomplished what I said I was going to do? Okay, to make this a bit interesting, let me throw a story of mine. I started my ICANN journey in year 2015. ICANN means Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I wanted to be a chartered accountant. I've always wanted it. Since I'm an accounting graduate, so I wanted to go further. Now, when I started this, everybody would tell you, of course, maximum 2 years, you're done. Excuse you? Some people use 4, 5, 6, 7 years to finish this course. Now that is where persistency comes in. I used like almost 4 years. So it was like going for another degree on its own. Now this is where I'm going to. Severally, I had done some courses, I failed them, I passed it, and I got another stage thinking it's going to be better and smoother. At the end of the day, I will still fail a course. You find out you are writing a course 3 times. I'm still going to do a video on my ICANN journey. You find that you're writing a particular course 3 times, and 3 times is like a year and half. So you can imagine when I say writing a course 3 times, it's not like doing the week. 3 times is like a year and a half you've spent writing a course because you failed it over and over. But I remember I told a male friend of mine, I said, I must be a chartered accountant before I get married. That was the goal I wanted at that time. And I was like, what if your mind is ready for then? I said, no, you would have to wait. This is what I want. I owe it to myself. What do you owe yourself? Ask yourself, what do you owe yourself? Just this morning I was telling myself, Funmi, you owe yourself to be the best mother, and not just be the best mother, you owe yourself to be the best. You owe yourself to be a CEO. You owe yourself to run a business, a mega business. Yeah, that's my next goal. So what are you owing yourself? I don't know if that really makes any sense, but what do you owe yourself at the moment? Or what do you tell yourself? I owe myself to do this. I owe this to myself. Okay, I think that's the word now. I don't know. Permit me. What do you owe yourself? And then I remember when I was to write the next exam, the next time I was supposed to write the exam, it was 3 days to my wedding. But because I told myself I have to be qualified before I get married, I didn't care whether it would really take, the wedding plan was going to take me time. But I told myself I was going to write this exam, even if it's 3 days to my wedding. And I remembered a day to my court. Okay, that was the exam. I remember the day to writing the exam. I was in an examination room because we sleep. In fact, we don't even stay at home. I have spent 5 weeks outside, sleeping on the bench and getting up from there. For anyone who has been chartered, you know this is a similar experience you must have had. You spend 5-6 weeks in the classroom, you wake up, you sleep there. You keep reading for 9 hours at a stretch to pass an exam, and at the end of the day, you still fail it. Okay, so I still kept on. I wrote that exam 2 days to my wedding. My wedding was May 18. I had an exam May 16. I was in an examination hall in the evening. One paper I had left. I was holding me for a year plus. And I decided this was going to be final because I told myself I have to get this done before I get married. So when the result came out a month after my wedding, I passed. That was how I became a chartered accountant. And it works because I read it somewhere that you have to have a valid goal. You don't just say you want to be this. If I didn't put a date on it, it's a thing I would have just postponed the exam. So since I want to have my wedding, I can postpone this thing. But when you have a dated goal, you are pushed to do more. Still saying, how do I activate perseverance, or how do I persevere? I said, number 1, have a goal, make sure it's valid. And number 2, be focused. Maintain optimism. No matter what comes your way, you're pushing. You don't care what people say. Maintain optimism. You don't listen to no-sayers. You are focused. Even when it looks like at the end of the tunnel it's still looking dark. Even when they say it's meant to be light, you still keep pushing. That is how to activate perseverance. I want to talk about Jack Ma. This man's story inspires me a lot. When he was meant to get admission into university, he tried, but he was rejected. He applied into Harvard and he was rejected 10 times. Then he later got, a teaching course, which he went for. When he graduated, he was rejected 30 times, for job offer. He did not get a job. He applied 30 times and he was still rejected. Then he later got a job to teach. He was teaching university and he was earning $10 per month. Of course, by today's currency rate, which is equivalent to 3,870 naira. Though as at that time, it's probably a lot of money, but for him, that wasn't enough. In 1994, he decided he was going to do something about internet. And he told a lot of people. 23 of the people he told said, no, it is not possible. Do you know what you're doing? Then he started a business, the internet stuff. And for 5 years, he said he couldn't even gain. He couldn't even say they have made $1 as revenue for 5 years. People said he was crazy. People said he doesn't know what he was doing. People always looked at him like he was crazy and he's not thinking. He's a failure. But he kept pushing on. Today, he has the Alibaba group. He has the Alipay group. He has the Tamale group. He has the Tauba group. And today, people can now open their mouth to say that he is smart. He is, I think, the richest man in China. But this was a guy who started like a failure. Now, according to him, he said, make enough mistakes. And according to Arnold, he said, make a lot of mistakes. In fact, failure is part of success. Failing is part of the journey. You're going to fail. So, fail forward. If you are going to fail, make sure you are failing to move up. Keep persevering. Keep pushing. Sooner or later, you'll get there. It may take time, but the bottom line is, you will sure get there. And at the end of the day, you will smile hard. Like, you will pretty smile. You know when you smile, you will get to smile so pretty hard. You're just smiling because you looked at yourself and said, yes, this is what I wanted, and against all odds, I got it. Persevere. So what are you looking at? What is your goal? What is anything at all? You want to be a fashion designer? You want to be an hairdresser? Who says you can't be the best hairdresser of the world? Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if anybody has gotten that award. But who says you can't be the best hairdresser in Nigeria? Anything you're doing, look at it like, I want to be the best. I have a plan. And God help me. And I know by the grace of God, everything is going to start playing out. Who says you can't be that person you want to be? Anything you want to learn it. If you didn't have the opportunity to go to school, it's fine. Don't look down yourself. You aren't the first person who dropped out of school or who didn't have the privilege to go to school. But what do you hold yourself, basically? According to Tyler Perry, he lived with a father who did not like him. In fact, he said he hated his father. Only for him to find out after the mother's death that the father isn't his true father. So today, he doesn't know his biological. So he lived with a man who did not like him. Yet, today, we're celebrating him. I'm celebrating Tyler Perry. Yeah, even Winfrey Hopper is celebrating. So what do you hold yourself? What do you tell yourself? I want to be. This is what I hold myself. Funmi, you hold yourself this. What do you hold yourself? Don't give up. Keep the flow. Learn anything you have passion for and go for it. No matter what people are saying, no matter what your parents are even saying. I'm not saying you should disobey your parent, but at times you know better. because this is you. You know what you want. We've heard of people who their parents never wanted to pick a particular career path. They did, and today parents are celebrating with them. What is within you? Bring out that giant in you, and in everything, begin to commit into the hands of the Most High God. We have come to an end of this video. I hope this video inspires somebody out there. Okay, no matter what you go through in life, keep the flow. Keep it going. Just keep the flow. Don't give up. It's not your time. You're not close to it. So don't give up. Keep the flow. Keep pushing. You can be the best entrepreneur in the world. You can be anything you want to be. In as much you dream it, you think it, you wish it, and you do it. So thank you so much for listening to this video. I am super happy that you sat down to listen to this video. Thank you so much. For those who are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please click on that bell beside it. Yeah, that bell. You got it, girl. That bell. Okay. So anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you so much, and please follow us on our Instagram handle as well as Facebook, Irresistible Grace 910. I want you to comment, and any video at all you want me to work on or you want me to talk about, please share in the comment section. I would really like to read out the comments. Thank you so much for listening. We'd like to hear from you, but till then,